Why hello there fellow K-pop fan. I had a very different way more unique video planned for today, but I messed up somehow and lost it. Wonderful, I know. And guess what? I'm not re-editing it. But when in doubt simply go with old reliable, aka more opinions cause apparently I'm full of them. Seriously though, I love these so much. By all means stay disrespectful in the comments, or be nice. I'm not forcing anything. And yeah, enjoy me yapping for 10 or so minutes. The amount of times I've seen people claim they want their idols to be able to be themselves. And then when they are, and they're not in the singular niche of personality of bubbly, relatable, and funny, y'all jump them. Like obviously it's okay if they do fit that personality naturally, but if they don't it's never seen as okay, or actually them. The amount of y'all who hate on the quieter members for being cold is embarrassing, like please leave Sunghoon alone. Same goes for idols who are hated for being rude, like oh my god they just have a meaner sense of humor. If everyone actually around them are fine with it then by all means shut up. Like I do not want to hear about how you think Yeonjun's attention seeking, and mean for the 10 billionth time. Ahem, Stray Kids, cough cough. Who said that? Must have been the wind. Anyway, saw a video the other day of some specific, let's say, group's fans saying name a group with more difficult footwork. And they just showed me high energy and not difficult. Like okay, I could name at least 5 groups who have more intricate choreography. Also, more difficult and higher energy both don't immediately make the choreography good. There's some pretty simple choreographies in K-pop that overall look and flow better. A good example of that would be Twice. Their dances are by no means the most challenging, but they work well with the group's concept, members, and they overall look perfect on stage. But yeah, most of the time, unless your faves are goated, their dances are high energy, not difficult. Quit lying. I have no clue what has gotten into you all recently, but I am seeing a severe lack of Taemin praise and a crazy rise in Taemin hate. So, allow me to snap you back to reality. Taemin is, and always has been, the single best dancer in K-pop, and no, your faves do not compare and probably never will. That's the cold truth. I don't want to see your best dancers list if he is not at the tippy top of it. There's amazing dancers other than him in this industry obviously, but again, they are not him. Just for a recent example, we all know how amazing Nicki is at dancing, and even he looked a bit stiff when put next to him. When he does dance challenges, they all look a little worse next to him no matter how good they are. So by all means K-pop fans, specifically J-Hope fans recently, shut up. Your faves are not Taemin, and they are not better than him, and they never will be. It's been 5 whole years, and I still don't understand who it actually is or how it's decided who it is. I see so many different things. Starting a trend, then wouldn't it be New Jeans and Stray Kids? Popularity, aespa and Stray Kids. Talent, probably TXT or ENHYPEN and Mix. Musically, literally so subjective, isn't even funny. If you were interested I'd probably say Les Seraphim and TXT or ENHYPEN. It's just like everyone wants it to be their group and never look at it objectively. The argument's dumber than rocks and will never come out quite right. We never even fully settled this debate, and we're already moving on to the same fight in 5th gen. Only thing better is that 5th gen fans are typically chiller. I just am simply not seeing how it matters. Even if we all came to a collective agreement, which is impossible, it wouldn't change or do anything for the group, so what's the point? I've only seen Moa cheer him on for this, but this is such a step in the right direction for everyone. To stand on stage, accepting your solo award, and incorporate such a blatant pushback is really brave for not only an idol, but an idol that gets hate for everything he does. I don't think you guys are understanding the weight of that. 5 years ago no idol would dare try to put up that fence of what's not okay to say to them, like he just did. Potentially, it's just because it's Yeonjun, and he's always been a bit stubborn, or potentially, it's showing the growth of strength idols have in themselves nowadays. I'm just saying, I think a lot of things have changed in the industry's treatment to their artists over at least the past 5 years I've been here. And I think it was pretty cool to see firsthand. If they don't frequently write or produce, y'all will be like, oh, they're just performers. Like, yeah, why do you make it out like it's a bad thing? Performing is an art form. You do know that, right? It's important to me that you know that, especially when they assist with stage design or choreography. Like, yep, there you go, them being artists. I swear to God, no one cares about the dancing aspect of idols anymore. Just everyone thinks they can be 17 nowadays. Huh? Newsflash, they can't. A group could release the most cheek song, and people would still defend and praise it by saying they made it. Respectfully, I do not care, ever. If it sounds bad, I am not listening to it, period. And that should be how you feel too. Like some of this music sounds like it was made in a garbage disposal instead of a production software. I would very much prefer a good song made by artists that is then performed by the idols. Basically, between the last two opinions, you guys put far too much heft on the ability to make music.
Baby got passion, ambition, look at that.
Keep seeing people be like, looks like another generation for girl groups. Then I look at them, and I just don't care for any of them. The only one that's been able to keep my interest is ILLIT. Surprisingly, they feel special in a way. The rest just feel like a weird blend of all the groups before them. No new sound, concept, dance style, rap style, outfits, trends. They're all just so bland. And I'm literally not enjoying any of their music aside from ILLIT. Then I look at the boy groups in this generation: Reese, Boy Next Door, ZB1, TWS, literally name any of them. They have cutesy, brighter concepts, different from 4th gen, new trends, sounds, styles, choreographies, friendships within them, way less raps utilized. It's just so refreshing to see. They're all so perfect, and so far I haven't actively disliked any of them. They're so enjoyable. They're far from boring. I get that y'all want what happened in 4th gen to happen again, but honestly I want boy groups to dominate. It's been a while since it was really good from them. Manifesting boy groups domination 2025.
He's doing me regardless, and I don't care what you say about it.
Please put the pitchfork down. You're simply getting the video you clicked on. And I don't hate aespa or the members before you try to pin something on me. Okay, now for the explanation. They've improved massively over the years, but I still think their stage presence and facial expressions are very lackluster. They themselves look bored, makes for boring performances. Same with their dancing. I mean, at least they're in sync finally, but they're not wonderful. Even their main dancer is kinda weak, if I'm honest. Their stage design is so horrible every single time. It's like SM doesn't even care to put in effort. They're just like, up there with nothing around them every time, even at Mama. Now, what they do have going for them is their vocals. They're very impressive. Everyone knows that. But they hardly ever sing live. And I know they can because we've heard them. They just simply never do. I don't know why this is, considering it is their main point as a group forever and always. Now, I've heard about how good their concept is, but without proper information of it, there's like almost no point. I do like the aesthetic though. Now that they're really starting to make it big, I just felt like I'd finally say this. I just don't think they're as amazing as everyone claims. Maybe I'm missing something though. At least I'm finally beginning to like their new music somewhat. Okay, this is more so me begging the universe to work in their favor, but I'm running out of steam. Okay, let me have this. There's 5 members. The year ends in a 5. They won exactly 5 awards at Hanteo. OT5 back. They had their first and only long break so far. They all look so good. And they've never had a year in which they were in the spotlight. They've always been overshadowed by someone else. Come on man, just 1 year, please. That's all I want, and I'll be happy forever. I'll never complain again. Just one song to trend massively on social media. Just a singular day sang at Mama this year. Please Lord, they deserve it. Might not happen though, because BTS will be back. We can still hope. Congrats, you've made it to the end of yet another video today that you'll probably forget about and never consider again. And if you somehow slightly enjoyed the video, you could toss me a like, subscribe or comment, so I show up in your feed more frequently. Yes, I'm in my beggar era. Okay, I'll leave you alone. I'm Strawberry Jin, off to be stupid somewhere else.